Hey, good evening, everybody. I apologize for the long delay there once again. The usual thing of teams taking forever to get in, and, well, ultimately, not even all the players can get in from one of these sides. Loco squad, Machine Soldiers opposition today, unable to field 5 players in time for the match to start, so they will be playing this 4 versus 5. And convincing win for Machine Soldiers on the knife round means that they will start on the CT side here on Ancient. To give you a little bit of context coming into this match, Machine Soldiers currently 3 for 6 in the season, and Loco in the meantime 1 for 7 in the season. 2 of those losses being forfeit losses. And it seems that what we have now is a fucking delay tactic from Loco Squad, who join with 4 players, abuse ESEA's allowance of people to play 4 versus 5, and then just pause the game immediately to give time for their 5th to come. So I apologize to everybody for the long delay here. It is unfortunately just completely out of our control. Nothing that can be done, really. This comes down to just the sheer laziness of some people. I suppose continuing with our context, in terms of the map, Machine Soldiers have played it once this season. That was a loss here on Ancient, 19-22, so that was a double overtime. As for Loco Squad, they have not played Ancient at all this season. So not really sure what kind of, setup they have coming into this map, what they have, if anything. But we will see. I imagine any strategies that they may have developed, if they have developed any, would be seriously derailed by the fact that they are playing 4 versus 5. Yeah, so I apologize once again, everybody. I saw the match starting. I assumed we were ready to get the game started, but like I say, Local Squad abusing the generosity of ESEA rule set to just start the match in a 4 versus 5 and take an immediate tech pause, probably. So, I will just go to a break screen and we will be back as soon as we can, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Okay, everybody, color me impressed, but I think we are about to get back underway. I've just seen the 5th member of locosquad connect, so they can presumably fix or cancel this, alleged tech timeout. They might wait a little bit longer just to make it that bit more convincing for admins, so they can say, oh, we weren't waiting for our 5th player, we still had a tech issue. But yeah, all going well. Yeah, here we go. We're ready to get back underway. We are ready to get back underway. I say back underway as we never really even started. We're ready to get back going with this match here between Machine Soldiers and locosquad. On the Ancient, this is ESEA Main, Season 43. I thank you all very much for tuning in today. And straight away, locosquad gonna head towards this A bomb site, but getting spotted out early on means that they might think twice about it and head back the other direction. Certainly that looks to be the case right now. 3 players along with that bomb headed Orion through T-spawn. Tree. Really the only man here to defend the bomb site at the minute. So Machine Soldiers have swallowed this bait. Hook, line and sinker. Tree though, opening things up, finding a first clean headshot. Gonna need to find more though, and does indeed find a second. And meantime, Warlock taking one down in the middle means that this bomb should be defused quite shortly. Warlock finding his second in there, and him and Tree doing all the work for Machine Soldiers. It's just Secret, the only man remaining for locosquad. Warlock gonna get on that bomb with the kit, and Yalbek will confirm the pistol for Machine Soldiers. Not a single player going down. Clean as you like. But the bomb plant does mean that locosquad will have money to buy Galils and so on into this round should they wish. Doesn't look like they're going to go for that option though. They're just going to take some upgraded pistols, a singular piece of utility, and they'll be on their way. Straight away, it looks like they have a player AFK in T-spawn. He's going to make his way out now. Gabe here in A main with the Deagle. Looking to just spot some players out, catch someone off guard perhaps, but Warlock getting aggressive down the ramp there. Catching out Secret. An early opening pick for Machine Soldiers, trying to give themselves an idea of the buy, and Tree lucky to survive there, the Deagle, or maybe it was the P250. Finding the headshot but couldn't follow up with the second bullet. Irwin in the meantime re-aggressing down that B ramp. Will catch 2 players with their backs turned, and it's all on to Gabe, and Yalbek will put him in his grave. But that bomb plan in the first round means that locosquad are going to have a pretty strong buy here in this 3rd round. A reasonable amount of utility, definitely the weaponry to overpower these MP9s and the FAMAS of the CTs. Yalbek the only one with an M4 of any kind. They'll rely on the utility to soften up the T players in this round, and these SMGs then to finish the job. Tree doesn't even need the utility to soften them up. He takes down Gabe and does an awful lot of damage onto Smike before going down. Crowny, he's certainly one to watch for locosquad. Finds the entry into the wee bomb site, but doesn't want to capitalise off the back of it. Wants to fall back, deploy some utility, and wait for his team. Irwin not going to get checked here in cave. Free upgrade to an AK for him. 3 versus 3 now, but the B bomb site has fallen. locosquad now with control. Bomb to be planted very shortly. Irwin going to get checked here, but he's faster than Crowny. Takes him down. If a team might just want to plant this bomb, get that cash injection, but Yalbek not going to allow him to do that. And this round was at an even keel for a little bit, but quickly falls apart for locosquad. Secret now the only man remaining. Very late up this B ramp. And the flank is on the way, albeit very late. Wardog. Secret gets tagged down to 11 and his position given away. Means that this round is all but secured for Machine Soldiers. Secret would have to pull off something pretty special to win this. Machine soldiers are gonna allow him to plant the bomb, I think, if he plants safe from cave. I say that actually. Wardog, a fairly advanced position, will be able to run down that bomb. Run down the planter, I should say. As soon as it starts to go down, and just in time, Secret is going to be able to get that bomb plant. So, not the end of the world for locosquad. 2 players survive for machine soldiers. But locosquad should have money to get AKs and a little bit of utility in this next round. It'll be a little bit of a squeeze. They might just want to maybe take a buy down to 2k sort of thing and see if they can make that work. But we're going to see another pause come out here, and locosquad gonna buy a couple of AKs in this, so not interested in that 2k buy that I was suggesting. And said they're going to try and force their way onto a bomb site. Really, just through firepower alone, to be honest. You can see for yourself they don't have much in the way of utility. And we see that AWP being brought out for Irwin. It's important to note that that this match is being played on the most recent CSGO patch. So that means the AWP has that 5 bullet decrease in magazine size. And the M4A1S has had that range reduction. And I mean, you can see that being reflected in the machine soldier side right now. Two M4A4s, 2 AKs as well, in fairness, but still not an M4A1S in sight. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see in the coming days and weeks how much of a swing back we're going to see from players towards the M4, particularly at the pro level and at the semi-pro level. But there's been plenty of analysis done already by people, and there's plenty of Twitter threads that you can go look at. I'm sure there's a couple of YouTube videos kicking around as well. But the range at which you have to be so close to kill someone in 4 bullets with the M4A1S now. Kind of jungle to top connector on Mirage is the sort of range that it starts to fall off, and that it starts to become 5 bullets. So it's a pretty significant nerf to the M4A1. But enough about that. Coming back into the game, Yalbek gonna open things up in round 4. Taking down Secret with that M4A4 through the smoke. Gonna push forward for that AK, and that Molotov will force Gabe back, and doesn't quite cover the bomb, so he's able to retrieve that. And in the meantime, the rest of locosquad have completely overtaken this A bomb site, so it's a free for all here for Gabe to go and plant this bomb. The CTs have completely given it up. A little bit of a mistake for machine soldiers to not account that players could be coming through a main, perhaps getting a little bit preoccupied with middle. But a 5-on-4 retake and not much utility for locosquad, and a good chunk for machine soldiers. If they use it correctly, means that they should have an easy enough job on the retake. But Gabe looking to make it that bit more difficult, taking down Yalbek, Warlock, finding a trade back onto Crowney, Fatih taking down 3 as well. So back and forth we go right now. Irwin lucky to be alive there. Warlock to support, finding his second, and Warlock coming in through Donut as well. Again, so back and forth, but finally Warlock finding 3 kills in the round there, facilitating that retake for machine soldiers. But that was scary. I mean, locosquad did well to find the opening and take over the A bomb site with no resistance from machine soldiers. Really gave themselves a great opportunity in the round. Just unfortunately, a couple of those kills not going the way that they would have wanted. Trying to take it more towards middle this time, locosquad. 4 players here. That nade and that Molotov. Good combo, and the M4A4, an even better combo. Yalbek finds 2 before Gabe takes him out, and a good headshot from Fatih to follow up a 3 versus 3, and once again the A bomb site wide open. locosquad just need to capitalize now while they can. This flank coming in from 3 is powerful, but Fatih turns around and checks it just in time. Warlock is there for the trade, but Secret with a trade of his own leaves Irwin already down to 4 bullets. So strange to see. Not often you see something like that this early in the round from the op, but that new magazine reduction means that he can't afford to miss very many shots here before having to reload, and that scope should be heard by Secret, should confirm where Irwin is situated. and will allow Gabe to safely and freely slink back towards Donut and start to work on this long flank. Erwin, no utility here, but does have a kit, and he's going to walk straight into the crosshair of Secret. 2 kills for him in the round, and Local Squad find their first on this T side of Ancient. Secret saving that op as well. It means it's going to be the first time that we see the op here on the T side. And certainly I think that this nerf will perhaps affect the T side players more. It will, you know, neutralize this sort of aggressive op and playstyle that we've seen a lot from, I guess, the best offers in the world, you know, the Simples and Zayus of the world. But coming back into the round, it's Machine Soldiers on an eco, and that speaks to how close some of those rounds that they lost have been. The fact that they, you know, lose one round and are pushed straight onto an eco. Gabe tagging down Erwin very low through the smoke. But nobody here to defend this B-bomb site from Machine Soldiers. Local Squad once again finding the opening. Tree on this flank does find one, and Wardog finding one as well. This gets a little bit awkward now. Tree finds a second, and Smike can only get one before Yalbek takes him down. It's Gabe now in a 1-on-3. Does have the bomb site, does have the bomb, and does have an awful lot of utility to work with, but no teammates around him. Machine Soldiers needs to play this one together. Yalbek going to give over the 1 versus 1 and go down, but Gabe taking a significant amount of damage in the meantime. He's just going to try and get away. Can have a reasonably confident guess that the rest of the Machine Soldiers players are grouped up here towards this B-bomb site, and they're so slow clearing out this cave area. They're going to be so far away when this bomb plant goes down, and no kit as well means that they need to hustle and they need to get over here as quickly as they possibly can. And those footsteps, if Gabe keeps going, might give them away. They're going to walk straight into his crosshair. He finds one, but Tree with the trade, instant and plenty of time for the defuse. 3 kills in the round for him, a huge flank. Coming around all the way through T-spawn and catching at those players on the B ramp. Machine Soldiers around, they had no right to be winning. Not a thought that they were going to win this in their heads, and yet they still managed to make it work. But the bomb plant does mean that that Loco Squad are going to have the means to facilitate a full buy in this round. Cranny going to go straight through that Molotov, but the flash will make him think twice. Straight away they rotate over. 3 players here to defend this B-bomb site now. Tree taking a little bit of an aggressive stance out on Cave. That nade does a huge chunk of damage onto Erwin, takes him down to half. Tree going to step out at just the right time. They weren't quite ready for that. And the team kill. Fatigue taking down Gabe. What on earth happened there? Not even a CT player on the screen, I don't think. And Tree going to punish you for that all day long. Finds 2 kills with that Galil, and Secret all of a sudden from a 5-on-5 down to a 1-on-5 with it all to do. No utility. Bomb mod on his back. Gonna make his way up anyway, straight into the crosshair of Erwin. Machine Soldiers post their 6, and this is a strong start from them. Ancient, of course, one of the more CT-sided maps that we have in the pool right now, but nonetheless, a 6-1 start is very encouraging for the Machine Soldier side. Good confidence boost. And they will be looking to prove their worth on Ancient, I suppose, after what was a very close loss last time around, 19-22. Yalbek getting aggressive in A Main, going to take out Gabe, and he also has a teammate there to support, and Tree finding a kill of his own. That smoke going to allow him to confirm that there's nobody from Local Squad in mid. It's all 3 players here outside A Main. And 1 in T, playing around middle, but Tree gonna put him in the ground. As Machine Soldiers look poised to post their 7th round now. Smike thinking about that boost for Secret, but thinking twice, and Yalbeck a little bit slow to react there, I think, seeing the edge of Wardog, or excuse me, of the T player around the smoke, but perhaps a 4x3 moment or something like that. Cost his teammate Wardog his life, but does find the kill eventually. And so it's all onto Secret. Gonna come late through main here, 40 seconds on the clock, so doesn't need to be in too big a rush. And Yalbeck, 3 kills in the round, playing around that default box very well. Steps out, clean headshot for him. Machine Soldiers certainly looking very, very comfortable and well situated on the CT side right now. locosquad, their economy kind of in the bin, to be honest. You know, that awkward spot between where you're, you know, just not enough to get a good force buy out, but they're gonna try it anyway. 5 AKs, no utility to speak of really, even lacking head armor in some cases. Gonna try and force the issue, rely on firepower to get them onto a bomb site. And once again, Machine Soldiers, this A bomb site is wide open. I'm not quite sure what their defense is doing right now. Perhaps they thought they were going to see a fast B come out, but locosquad able to take this A bomb site once again for free, and Yalbeck is not going to expect Crownie to be so advanced in his position. Wardog trading one back, and Machine Soldiers just so strangely so wary about this B bomb site and lane, but their aim might be enough to just tide them over on this retake. Using everybody utility to clear out all these corners. Very diligent on this retake so far. 2 players in Temple are going to be the linchpin in this round for locosquad. But Machine Soldier starting to narrow down the potential positions that these people could be playing, these terrorists, and Fatigue with a massive 3k, putting his team on his back, and Secret cannot quite find the kill through the smoke. Eventually takes down Warlock, and what the hell was that round from Machine Soldiers? A huge 3k on the spray down for Fatigue, and that is going to put Machine Soldiers onto, well, I was going to say an eco, but actually they're going to have plenty of money. It's just Wardog lacking. But it's going to force them straight into a pause. And what the hell happened there? That's 2 times now. I've said this before, but I will say it again because it's just kind of crazy how open Machine Soldiers are leaving this B bomb site. And twice now, locosquad have been able to fully exploit it. And this time they get it. They get a round out of it. So that pause there just for Machine Soldiers perhaps to reset themselves and say, you know, okay, we can't afford to leave this A bomb site so wide open. We'll see if they adapt their play to change that at all. Just still plenty of money for them to work with. Irwin on his trademark op, and Crownie, certainly one of the players to watch. He's the strongest on locosquad in this season so far, and proving it there with 2 easy opening frags. locosquad poised to produce a 3rd round here on this T side, but this crossfire in Cave, Tree and Warlock teaming up to find one, and well, that's the 2nd team kill we've seen so far this game, but this time it's for the CT side. Warlock taking down Tree. Wardog though stabilized a little bit, taking down the mid lurk, but Smike really deep in this B bomb site. Gonna come and catch out Warlock any moment now. It's Secret just trying to keep him distracted as the flank comes through. Warlock absolutely clueless, but still finds the kill. The 180 for him, and cannot quite find that final kill. Secret does manage to take him down, but what a spin there from Warlock. This round would well have been lost were it not for him finding that, but he's now given Wardog a chance. Wardog already has 1 kill in this round, so too does Secret, but this bomb plant coming down pretty quickly on this A bomb site. Wardog does have a Molotov and a kit to work with, so can afford to take his time here a little bit. Use his utility to clear out a couple angles, make his life that bit easier. Secret opting to play around this big box. We saw Tree molly it in the last retake. Will Ward... Oh, he's just going to stick this. This is cheeky. Sees the shadow from Secret and takes his head... Takes the kill. And Machine Soldiers, wow. Recovering a 3-on-5 after a massive 2k entry from Crowney. But the hero there has to be Warlock, spinning around at just the right time to find that kill. Fantastic work from him, allowing Machine Soldiers to post their 8th. But the bomb plant means that locosquad can cobble together a buy here, I suppose. We see on one end of the spectrum Secret with an AWP and full utility. On the other end, Smike with just a deagle. So certainly a bit of a mix by here. Wardog going to be tested toward this A bomb site. Machine Soldiers electing to defend it this time, and he does find 2 before going down. And next line of defense is going to be Irwin playing from Donut. See, going to clear him, and Irwin, that's so unfortunate, jumping at just the wrong time. He goes down, and now this bomb plant goes down as well. A tree controlling the spray just about, taking down Fatih, and it's now Secret and Gabe. Yalbeck coming in from behind. Doesn't matter that that's an MP9 at range. He's still going to find the kill anyway. And Secret, that shot gives away his position, and Machine Soldiers can just get on this bomb plant now. Secret stand down low through the smoke, gets his head taken off by Warlock, and a pretty clean 9th round for Machine Soldiers. But the bomb plant for a local squad means that once again they can force their way into this round. 5 AKs. Plenty of utility to go around, so no reason they cannot post a 3rd round here, but let's see what they can make of it, perhaps relying on Crowney for another double entry, and maybe they'll be able to convert it this time around. Smike coming back to pick up that bomb and head towards B. It's 2 players once again in K for Machine Soldiers. Long absolutely open, and locosquad, it looks like they're about to find this gap in the defense once again. How do they keep doing this? Straight up into an empty B bomb site. Machine Soldiers really gambling with these stacks, with these aggressive plays, and locosquad being able to capitalize so far. Speaking of aggressive plays, Irwin pushed through that Molotov, gotta find the collateral. 2 T players drop, and Smike cannot quite connect those bullets. Eventually does take the AWP player down. But it's have to feel that it's probably too little too late. Only 38 HP, yet to plant the bomb. I'm sure you're going to spot him as he walks through the smoke, and wow, wild round after wild round here. Machine Soldiers managing to come out on top once again. No bomb plant this time means that Loco squad cannot find any utility, but of course that full buy still guarantees them AKs and armor every time. But the nade damage done by Machine Soldiers early on. Gabe tagged down to 17 straight away. Warlock not aware of that, so not really willing to take that fight. Might have been a different story if he knew just how low that player was. Gabe spots the leg of Yalbeck, but the low HP means that he can't find the kill, and Tree taking down Fatih as he was making his way up through cave. Gives us a 5-on-3 with the remaining T players hovering around middle right now. Smike gonna follow up onto Yalbeck. Irwin now needs to be careful. Crowney, those shots are going to give him away, and Irwin with the little bit of a quick scope there, taking him down. But again, the A bomb site wide open, and again, locosquad heading right towards the open bomb site. Irwin, the only man here, a little bit slow on that flick. Allows Secret to get past the bomb, but Irwin does not miss twice. Takes Secret down, and it's all on to Smike, 1-on-4. Does manage to catch Warlock with a nade out, but Wardog there with the instant trade. 11-2 now. Coming towards the end of this first half. Locosquad really yet to post anything meaningful, make any kind of statement. It's going to be the scout this time for Fatigue. Had a lot of success around this K position and is going to continue that success, finding the opening kill onto Smite. But again, this B bomb site wide open, and Secret exploits that to its fullest. Wardog not looking to take that fight, falling back, conscious of the range nerf to the M4 perhaps, but Tree continuing his reign of terror. 2 kills in the round. Erwin chiming in with one as well. Gives us a 4-on-2 with the bomb planted on this B bomb side, and Gabe putting y'all back down, coming in late from behind. Erwin so quick, steps right back and finds the kill onto Gabe. Brownie again catching players with nades out. This time it's Wardog, but Tree, that flank so potent, finds his 3rd in the round and gives Machine Soldiers their 12th. And, well, what a display of individual skill being put on by Machine Soldiers right now. You know, if you look at these rounds, it's not really any kind of crazy team play that we're seeing coming out from them. In fact, you might even say they're making a lot of mistakes with leaving these bomb sites wide open, but they're just able to constantly rely on their aim to get them back into these rounds, be it on a retake or otherwise. Tree gonna have some contact here pretty soon. Again, the nade damage being done against locosquad. Yalbeck getting caught out as Gabe pushes through that smoke into middle. Warlock finding one back in Tree. This man is on an absolute tear right now. 21 for 5. But again, this be bomb site wide open. locosquad walk through for free and catch out a player for free. Machine Soldiers need to address this. I suppose I say that. Do they really at 12 to 2? But I can't, you know, against a team, a more competent team perhaps, this would have been exploited so much more. Gabe with a big double, leaves Warlock. Gabe with a 4th. locosquad clawing 1 round back there at the end of the half, but really 12 to 3 is very convincing for Machine Soldiers. And yeah, I'm just not quite sure what they're doing, leaving that B bomb site open every time. 2 players playing up in cave. Alright everybody, we're welcome back after that halftime break. Machine Soldiers now swapping over to the T side. locosquad over onto CT. we'll see what Machine Soldiers can make of this T side heading straight towards B at the beginning. A little bit of utility for them. Just Glocks and, well, it's Kevlar all across the board for locosquad, so looking to win this round out by aim alone. Crowney going to be the first man to take contact, but completely missing all his shots. Can't connect anything and gets absolutely punished for it. Yalbeck with a erroneous spray through the smoke there. Finding a kill of his own in the round, and the bomb going down in this B-bomb site pretty early on. And now the retake is on for locosquad. Gabe, first man in here. Hearing that reload, knows the player is there in cave, and Wardog getting a little bit aggressive as well, taking out to take some peeks. Machine Soldiers trying to fight this one together, but Smike, 2 quick headshots. Warlock struggling with that kill there, a laboured effort, but manages it in the end. Fatigue, the only man left now, finds one onto tree, but this bomb is too far ticked at this stage. No kit for the CT side, of course. Warlock finds his third in the round, of Machine Soldiers starting strong on their T side. Looking to get this one over and done with as quickly as they can. locosquad, looks like they're going to force their way into this one here, actually, on the CT side. An MP9 and some deagles. That MP9 and Gabe probably going to get caught out by Wardog here. Yep, spotted out straight away, but Wardog cannot quite make the kill work. Eventually finds it. Yalbeck so aware. Refuses to be distracted by that player peeking him lower. Swings out and finds a clean kill onto the player peeking from lane. locosquad is so aggressive around this A main area. Even after one of their players going down, continuing to aggress, continuing to push the issue. Machine Soldiers look like they have made up their mind on this one. They want to head towards this B-bomb site, and well, if they go right now, that's definitely the right decision, but Fatigue already on the quick rotate, coming here to join Secret. Only deagles, but that might be all they need. Tree tagged up, half HP. Bomb to go down now. Warlock punching in those digits. And Warlock ready and waiting for this flag from Smike. Hold on, Smike finding a quick headshot. Yalbeck there to help him out. Takes down that MP9, and this round should come to its inevitable conclusion momentarily. Secret looking to find the timing. Instead it's Fatigue to pick up the kill, and Wardog, good kill there to close out the round. Machine Soldiers move up to 14. Now one map away from, or one round away, excuse me, from map point. locosquad, if they're going to go down, they're going to go down swinging. Force buy once again for them. This time an M4 and a FAMAS able to be picked up. That extra $500 coming in handy. But Machine Soldiers playing a little bit more passive this time around. Unsure of what they're up against, perhaps waiting to see if anyone from locosquad is going to come venturing, and it looks like Secret's going to do that, pushing down this B ramp right now. Completely unaware that Tree is lying in wait. Here comes Crowney as well. Good headshot for him to find. Opens up the round. They now know that Machine Soldiers are playing this one passively, that there's not a lot of B presence. That Molotov gonna force Secret to fall back, and Tree might catch him as he does so. Can't quite. That nade might finish him off. Steps back just in time. But in the meantime, the rest of the Machine Soldiers players executing onto this A-bomb site. Flames at the feet of the CT players as they're forced back. Gabe finds one, but Yalbeck getting one back. Krania now, the M4 player, here to support, and Yalbeck looking the wrong way. Irwin there with the trade. 2 versus 3 now. Still doable for Machine Soldiers. They have the weaponry advantage, but they do need to get this bomb plant, and Tree is so late through middle. He might get caught out by Secret if he doesn't. If Secret starts walking, and indeed he does. Makes a little bit of a meal of it, but still finds the kill. Irwin, though, in the meantime, finding his 2 more kills. That's his third. Knows where the last player is. Secret is low as well, so Irwin just needs to figure out where he's coming from. Has the right idea, looks like just the wrong time, but Secret, he fluffs his lines. Whiffs the bullets. He's just going to try and stick this. This is ballsy. It might work for him as well. Irwin's so slow to step onto it. He doesn't think that he's on it. That was close. I bet there was maybe 2 seconds, possibly even 1 second left on the bomb there. On the defuse. But Irwin, just in time, steps out, finds his 4th, and Machine Soldiers is 15th. Now on map point, we're going to see presumably a tactical timeout coming out from someone. Loco squad, again, a little bit of a weak buy. 3 MP9s, but 2 M4s this time, a kit as well to work with. That would have been handy last round. And we're ready to get underway here with this 19th round. Teams have taken the time to mull over what they want to do with this one. We'll see if Machine Soldiers come out with anything interesting in this round. At the moment, looks like they're leaning towards an A execute, but early mid control established by Loco Squad. Warlock, the only man here to keep any kind of lane control, and he's not going to do that for much longer. Secret takes him down, and that should trigger the play for Machine Soldiers. They need to move now. They know they've been rumbled. They know that Loco Squad know where they're going. So they need to get a move on, and that Molotov only going to delay them, going to force them back. The smoke to extinguish it. Smike up close. Can only find 1 before going down to 3. It's now a 4-on-3, but the bomb site falling. Gabe smoked off. Crowney and CT might not get checked. He's actually smoked off as well, but the flash for him to go straight through and finds 2 kills. And Secret coming up as well. Loco Squad at the 11th hour finally posting a 4th round. And that's going to break the Machine Soldiers' economy. So Loco Squad have a reasonable chance now of at the very least posting a 5th round. Machine Soldiers will look to try and get a quick bomb plant down here in this round, get that cash flowing straight towards middle. At the very least, get the round with over and done with. Fatih and Gabe finding 2 apiece, and it's only Irwin with a Glock. Can't imagine he's going to get much done. 5 hungry CTs looking for the final kill, walking straight through mid. And Irwin actually, incredibly, wow, manages to find a kill with a Glock before Fatih takes him down. He'll be happy with that one, I'm sure. A couple of giggles in the Machine Soldiers camp. But yeah, no bomb plant means that this buy, which we're about to see come through, actually, maybe, perhaps not. Another pause coming out instead. Perhaps we're going to just see a buy down to 2k. That certainly looks to be the case. A couple of Mac 10s, a Tech 9 being brought out. So, something a little bit faster here for Machine Soldiers, maybe straight up towards the B-bomb site. They haven't really checked it out yet, outside of the pistol. Freeze time pause has been cancelled, so we're ready to get going once again. And yeah, this is the buy that we're going to see from Machine Soldiers. Just down to 2k, some pistols, a few SMGs, and you can imagine this time they're going to go much more quickly towards B. Look to get a bomb plant, some fast utility being thrown there, some supporting flashes over from Warlock. That Molotov tagging them down so low but straight through. The nade from Secret takes out 3. That's unfortunate, but the bomb to be planted, that's all Machine Soldiers were hoping for in this round. That's going to give them a really strong buy coming into this next one. Any kills from here on out are just a bonus. Warlock with the P250, Yalbek with the Tech 9. Yalbek has managed to get a bit advanced, but the nade usage from locosquad pitch perfect, and the aim for secret pitch perfect as well. Finds his third in the round, and locosquad now up to 6. But like I say, we're going to see a full buy here from Machine Soldiers. Plenty of money to go around. Arwen might bring out an op. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, but he might not even need it. Machine Soldiers, again, on map point, looking to close this match out here and now before things start to get out of hand. And, well, look at that from the CT side. Fati buying a Scar, and that's interesting. That's probably, you know, you can easily imagine that's a byproduct of the recent AWP nerf. The auto sniper is only $250 more than the AWP, and with a mag quadruple the size of the AWP now, it's certainly a more enticing option. So yeah, again, I wonder if we're similar to how we've seen more usage of the M4A4 already. I wonder if we're going to see more usage of the auto sniper, traditionally being looked down upon as a, you know, a noob gun, I suppose. But we saw a similar renaissance for the SG. Everyone called it the COD gun, and then we started to realize that, hey, actually this is really, really good. Auto director, thank you very much. 2 opening kills for Machine Soldiers, though. Make that 3 as Tree finds one on the other side of the map. Means that this round, and indeed this map, should be done and dusted unless we can see something incredible from Fati and Smike. See what that auto sniper is capable of. Machine Soldiers just need to group up and play this one together, honestly. Yeah, Machine Soldiers gonna hear that one. Maybe think about going the other way. It's gonna activate Yalbek on this lurk coming through. Yeah, the bomb going back towards A now, so Machine Soldiers hear that auto sniper and think, yeah, not interested, and straight away head back the other way. Fati finding one, and interestingly swaps out that auto sniper for the AK. Again, he's auto sniper or auto director doing this to me. Fati, second, looking for a third, can't quite make that shot connect. Unfortunately for him, Wardog is just that little bit too good. And Machine Soldiers are gonna take this map 16-6 in the end, I think. Wasn't paying much attention to the scoreline, to be honest. Anyway, Machine Soldiers gonna take this map. That brings them up to 4-6 in the season. locosquad in the meantime gonna fall 1-8. So convincing map there from Machine Soldiers. Great performance. Really entertaining, to be honest with you. Some great rounds. We saw Arwen with that collateral on the AWP, and we saw Warlock with the huge 180 in Cave. So really entertaining. Great map there. Commiserations to locosquad, but congratulations to Machine Soldiers. And yeah, that's going to be all from me for this evening, everybody. Machine Soldiers do have another match tomorrow, but unfortunately I'm unavailable, so we'll not be around to cast that one. But we can hope that they will do well. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be all from me. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.